Hey, what's up everybody? This is gonna be like my very first YouTube video, like literally. So today I'm gonna just be like basically presenting myself and like, you know, talking about myself and what I do with my life. It's not much, but it's something. So my name is like, I got everything, down just so like if I forget anything, I could just look at it and remember. And well, my name is Jillian, but now like everybody's starting to call me Jills, so it's a shortcut or whatever. And my age is I am 18 years old. I'm 18. Well, I just turned 18. I got 2 kids, and one of them is a year old and the other one is 2 months. They like 10 months apart, literally. It was quick. The biggest one, his name is Jeriel. He's so cute. And the smallest one, his name is Joel. I'm Dominican, that's one. I'm Dominican. I got half of my childhood I was in Dominican Republic, and at like 13 years old, I think I was, yeah, I came to New York. And I was raised in the Bronx. Well, like that's where I used to live my whole, like, you know what I mean. I used to live there for like 5 years now. And now I am living in Lawrence. Yeah, I am living in Lawrence, and yeah, it's not much. I do speak Spanish, that's one. I speak both. And yeah, I learned English like really quick. Like by the year, I already like, my English is not perfect whatsoever. Like I got the only accent, but it's something, y'all understand. I don't go to school anymore because after I had my kids, it was like, well, after I got pregnant with my first child, it was like, it was not hard. It was just I was going through a lot because I had a boyfriend, and I started like sneaking out, stuff like that, just to see him. And I would like leave my house for like a whole week, and my mom was like really worried. Like she knew I was okay because at times, like, I used to like just text her like, oh, I'm okay, I'm just in my boyfriend's house. But then, she didn't like that because I'm her like smallest child, so it's like, nobody would like that. And yeah, she just used to be really upset about that. So one time I left for like a whole week, and when I got home, my mom had reported me to like the cops, and they were like looking for me. I had a warrant, right? Lost, whatever. And then yeah, she called the cops, and then when I got home that day, the cops, she called them and told them I had got home. And then when I was there, whatever, I stayed there for like a couple minutes in my house, and I'm sorry, the cops showed up and they took me to a children place. I don't know, where they like put the kids that are like, I don't even know, like behaving bad or whatever. I don't know. They took me to that place. I was there for like not even long. Like the next day, I took my train. I went to my boyfriend's house, and I showed up. In those places they do like pregnancy tests and all that stuff. Mind you, I was like 17, I think. No, I was 16, and then I was gonna turn 17 like in a couple months. Then they did a pregnancy test on me, like, just to check. I didn't know I was pregnant, and when they did the pregnancy test, I was pregnant. And after that, I didn't know. I was like, oh my god, like how far am I? They didn't know though, because it was just a place where they don't have none of that stuff. So basically I had to just make an appointment myself and go. And then after that, I went to my boyfriend's house, my ex, And then I showed up. I was like, oh, my mom's, he didn't know where I was at. I was like, I couldn't call him. I could call people, but then I was like, I'm gonna just go over there because I didn't want to call. I don't think I knew his number, by the way. So then I just showed up to his house, and he was like, oh my, you know, he was worried about me because he didn't know where I was at the whole, like, for a whole day. So I had told him that my mom sent me to that place and whatever, you know. I didn't judge my mom because like now I realize like she did it for a reason. And then I had told him, oh, they did a pregnancy test on me and I'm pregnant. You know, he couldn't believe it. He's like, you're lying, whatever. And I'm like, I'm not lying. Like, I'm serious. Why would I lie? So yeah. Then after that, I moved in with him because, you know, it's not that I didn't have nowhere to go because, you know, I had my dad, I had my mom. Like, you know, my mom probably would have sent me back there if I had went to her house. So I just went to his house. And yeah, I just stayed there. I started living with him. Then stuff, you know, how to say it. I still, like, I didn't go back to school. It was like so complicated. It was just a whole, you know. But I'm gonna just like explain all of that, you know, in another video or whatever. So then, yeah, I had my first kid when I was like, I was 17 when I was pregnant at 17 still. I hadn't, like, you know, my kid was born at 32 weeks. And he was, you know, premature. He was in the NICU for like about 2 months. And yeah, it was like so hard because I was so sad. He was so cute but so small, and I had to go like almost every I used to go, it was kind of far from where I used to live at, like the hospital. So I used to go like every 2 days and stuff like that to see him, but like sometimes I would stay there for hours. Like me and my ex would have like a fight, like his dad, and I would just be like, you know what, I'm leaving, and I would just go to see the baby and stay there for like the whole night. And I didn't care because, you know, when you have a baby in there, you can go and like spend the whole day, the whole night, anytime you want, literally. So I just did that every time stuff happened, you know. And then my life, man, is so freaking complicated. But they let him out like at 2 months after, like, you know, he was there until he was 41 weeks basically. I don't know if y'all know what I mean, but he was out like 2 months after, whatever. Then I took him home, but by the time I took him home, I was already pregnant. That's what's crazy. Like, I got pregnant, like, I should have waited. I know that. Don't come at me. But I got pregnant like 3 weeks after I gave birth, because this is what happened. So my birth, like, it was just so like quick, and I didn't really experience the whole pregnancy, so I didn't know like all. It just happened. I was just, you know. And then I got pregnant at 3 weeks, and 3 weeks after I gave birth to my first child. Then I got pregnant, whatever. Like I said, why am I repeating myself so much? Then yeah, I got pregnant. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay, then when I got pregnant, I was like, oh, like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do because I just had a baby and I just brought him home. Like, what the hell am I gonna do? I didn't know what to do. And then I just had my second baby. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just have him, because I didn't know it was a him or a she. So yeah, I had my second child. Then before I gave birth to my second child, some problems happened there with their dad. And I just moved to my dad's house, which is here, Lawrence. The second time I found out I was pregnant, it was like, how did I find out? Oh, I just knew I was pregnant. Like I felt it, so it's like I knew I was pregnant, and then he didn't believe me. My boyfriend, my ex, whatever, he didn't believe me that I was pregnant again. He's like, "Oh no, you're not pregnant." Whatever. I'm like, I know I am pregnant, so don't tell me I'm not. And then I went downstairs to the store, not to the store, to like, you know, the pharmacy, whatever. I bought a pregnancy test, and when I did it, like I took the pregnancy test and it was positive, and then I just put it on the table. I was like, here you go. You didn't believe me. So yeah. And yeah. How I got here? Well, me and my boyfriend were like having like problems, but it's like not how to say it. I felt like we just couldn't be together anymore because we would argue so much, and like, you know, for every little thing we would like start arguing. And I just like, after we had kids, it's like everything, like I wouldn't say it fell apart, because he would still take me out and we would have fun together, like how to say it, like we would have fun around each other. So it's not like it fell apart. It didn't. It was just like we would argue so much, and I was just tired of it, and I was like, you know what, it's like I just want some, like I just wanted a break for right now. I just need to like concentrate on myself and my kids, and like, you know, do what I have to do for right now. Anyways, this was it, guys. So I put as much as I could, like, you know, here, but you know, later on I'm gonna be making more videos and like maybe vlogs and stuff like that. Just let me know what you guys want to see in this channel, my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sure you want to see all of this, you know, anytime you get to see it. I'm being so cocky right now, like, girl. Oh, by the way, this is like my first time wearing eyelashes. I don't need it, but you know, I just thought it would be nice. Well, I didn't want to put them on the first time, and then I was like, you know what, let me just try it. And I like it. So I may be doing my makeup more often. Even though I gotta learn, because I don't do my makeup by myself. This was not me. This was my sister, not me. Because I would not do this makeup. Like, I'm so trash at doing my makeup. Like, I cannot do that. And yeah, I hope you guys support me all the way, because like I really want to get into this, but there's actually gonna be some juiciness coming, so stay tuned for that. I actually want you guys to give me some ideas, like, to make videos of, like, anything. I'm actually gonna make a video of a Q&A. I would like to do that. So I would ask my followers, you know, on Instagram to like ask me questions, and I could just make a video about that too. So yeah, bye guys.